Hola, mi amigos y amigas. I think that was right. I did terrible in Spanish. That's why I'm in sign language now. So that's better. Okay, hi, I'm back. And this is a surprise video update. Because it has been literally forever since I have done a video. I think it's been at least maybe 2 months now. I'm not exactly sure. But I'm back and I'm here to give you guys an update about what I've been doing in the past month. Yeah. Because I actually have been getting some reading done, even though I've had to do like summer reading and then school started and I'm in a wedding and I auditioned for the school play musical and I got in, and so my schedule is going to be even more busy now, but I hope I can still make time for these videos because I really enjoy them and I really want there to be some more communication between me and my viewers. I want there to be conversations, and if you see a book that you've read in my library or you see a book that you want to read, ask me about it. I mean, I'll tell you. I mean, I'm not just a video. You can, type and I'll type back and we can have a little, conversation. That's what the comments are for. Okay, so that was my rant, and back to the point of this video, which is updates. So I'm just going to start with the book that was my summer reading book, aside from 1984. This was my art history summer reading book, and it is called The Annotated Mona Lisa, and it is written by this really smart woman named Carol Strickland. Right there, Carol Strickland. It is a really, really, really cool book, and I wanted to show you guys just one little painting because it's my favorite. So here it is. And it is by Andre Durain, and it is called Big Ben. Fauvism. Thumbs up if you know what that means. The next book that I read was the Great Illustrated Classics, Peter Pan, and it was just really a quick read. It took me like 2 minutes, maybe, to read it, because, obviously there's a picture on every page. That's a good one. It has the pirates on it. Arg. And so that just made it really, really simple and really quick to read, and I got all the enjoyment of reading about Peter Pan, and that was good. The next book that I read that I was really excited to read, and I really enjoyed it, it was The Angel Experiment, the first book in the Maximum Ride series, which is kind of ironic because a month ago, the last book in the series, Nevermore, came out, and I just began the series. So I don't know if that makes me lucky or just unfortunate that I haven't read it yet. But it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Okay, I'm going to do like a really, really, really quick book review over this. Okay, plot. They run away from erasers. Characters, Fang was my favorite. Pacing, never gets slow, never slows down. Rating, 4 stars, I think. I think I did 4 stars on Goodreads, just because I wish there had been, like, more, I guess, emotion to Max's character. You get it through her dialogue, but not really from her, like, speaking. You get the jokes, and those were funny, but I just wish that she went a little deeper. But anyway, this is not a book review. So yeah, those are just my little off-the-top-of-my-head comments on Maximum Ride, The Angel Experiment. Okay, so those are all the books that I read between last video and this video. Now I'm going to get on to the currently reading, and in celebration of the movie, which comes out on November 16th, I am rereading the Twilight Saga. I had read Twilight, I guess, for the first time in 2007, the whole series. And I started rereading it last year, but I was not able to finish because school got in the way and I found other interests and I just didn't feel like picking it back up again. But last November I got through Twilight and I got halfway through New Moon, and I'm picking up where I left off. So right now I'm still in New Moon and I have this much left, this little section, and then I'm going to reread Eclipse and definitely, of course, Breaking Dawn, and I'm really hoping that I can get to this before the movie comes out. I'm going to try my hardest. I really want to reread this because this is, like, of all the books, this is the book that I do not remember as much, which is really sad, because it looks so cool in the trailer, and I'm like, I don't remember that part. So, yeah, it'll be good for me to reread this. Plus, it's just so thick. You see this? It's 700 pages of pure vampires and werewolves. That's really cool. Okay, so lastly, we have I'm not even going to call it a book haul because whenever I get a book, I show you guys. So, I mean, there's really no room for a book haul because I just always tell you guys without stacking them all up together and then doing one big thing. Anyway, I got the first, the second, and the fourth books in the Percy Jackson series. I do not have the third one. I bought these from my cousin and she could not find the third one whenever I bought these, so I'll get that one later, hopefully. I read the first one in 7th grade, but me thinking, oh, it's a school book, I'm not going to enjoy it, I didn't really pay attention to it. It's terrible. The way schools do that, and I'm not going to start talking about this because I could talk a lot about this, but it's just terrible the way that the schools pick books that students don't enjoy, and so that makes them hate reading altogether. I just think that's very sad. And obviously this is a great book, and I would have enjoyed it if I had focused on it and looked at it as a fun book, but schools never make it out that way. I really don't remember much from the book. I know that the movie was like very different from the book. That's about all I remember from the book. But yeah, I know I'm gonna read it again and enjoy it and look at it as a fun read, not a forced read. Fun, forced, yeah. Okay, so that is it for this video, but I do have one little thing I want to share with you guys before I post my next video on here, because the next video is the great reveal of the book that I left out of my Books on Wind tag. And the book is actually right up there. It's on the top of my bookshelf. I put it out of sight so you couldn't see it. Yep, I'm sneaky like that. The only hint that you're going to get of that book is that it's a dystopian. And it is not one of the books that I've already mentioned, because I've been really careful hiding it. Yeah. So, if you have an idea of what this book may be, comment down below. Subscribe. Press that little button right there. I know it's right here because I thought about it before doing it. And I think that's about it. I'm gonna go now and